Everyone, I'm very glad to stand here to be the first person to start our group presentation. Today, our group will introduce a Chinese company, Huawei. And after a sense of analyzing data, we also formulate some strategies and give some suggestions to Huawei in order to expand the European market in the mobile phone industry. Now, let's introduce our group members. I'm Zhao Zixuan, and these four are my group members. The first part is for me, introduction, and the second part is for my partner, Tu Xin. She will show the main situation and problems that Huawei is facing now. My colleague, Li Runyao, will recommend the strategy changes. Next is Jiang Zhen. He will analyze the data and give support to other partners' ideas. Last but not the least, Huawei is going to analyze the external environment by two methods. Now let's begin to the first part of our presentation, introduction. And in 2005, British Telecom became the first major customer in the European market in Huawei company. And after 10 years, in 2015, the high-end mobile phone of Huawei began to enter the European market. And now let's welcome my colleague Tu Xin to continue our group presentation.
Thanks for Zixuan. Now let me give a brief overview of my company. Our company is a world-leading provider of information and communication technology solutions. End of 2006, the company employs more than 117 million people, and our product and solutions have been deployed in more than 115 countries around the world. And our company's current business scope including IT, radios, and so on. And the famous product is smartphone. So our team is mainly choose the famous product of our company to promote the market in order to allow more people to understand our brand and use our product. And the company will not take too much risks. And how to make a brand stand in the region? The first is based on customer needs. Continuing to make long-term values for customers is the core concept, and constant innovation to provide customers with competitive products and solutions meet the future opportunities and challenges. Secondly, change our strategy plan. Our company before used to be the middle and low end of the mobile phone product. In recent years, are more focused on high-end mobile phone product. We can use this phone to let more people know our brand. And how about the international market? Our company entered the Hong Kong market from 1996 and the Middle East and Africa in 2000. Expand to more than 1,400 and regions in Southeast Asia and Europe in 2001. From the Huawei has been going global. From the pie chart, we can see the Europe and the market is too late, but account for 32% of the overall weight. And based on our company's second largest wireless access market share in 2009, 211 on-not contract with Everything Everywhere, the largest mobile phone operator in the UK, to upgrade EE's GSM 2G network in the UK, and also in 2011. We continue to promote global localization, so our team chose the Europe as the area where our market is consolidating. The last page We know change makes something different, but we can slow it some positive ways. For example, we can make something different when consolidating our regional business, such as potential technology, cost advantage. Also, there's something disadvantage, such as the in-hard operational. So we want to develop, and opportunities and trade must come together. In the chart, I simply list some of them. However, we believe that the strategy change can make our company become better. Now, welcome the next one, Riley, to explain strategy plan. Thanks.
Thanks, Tu-Xin. And for my part, I will introduce the strategic change. The first I want to introduce is the technological change. We suggest to change the system. As we know, Apple has its own system named iOS. This is a successful achievement in electronic device markets. Huawei uses Android system, and which is belonging to Google. If Huawei create a system and add more applications, just can use under this system, such have their own cloud database. And the second one, we want to improve the ICT, is the information communication technology. Our company have proficient technology in communication. We just need to open the global abilities to set cooperation with a number of communication industries all over the world. The smart arrow will be the future trend of development, which will bring tremendous opportunities for the telecom industry. In particular, the 5G innovation can help us to move faster to a fully connected world. And the second part is the structure and system. The first is strategic repositioning. And we want to put the high-end product to enter the European market. We have the successful sale in China. Huawei has luxury products, such as Mate series. When people remember Huawei in Europe, always think our brand is cheap and low-end, and cannot compare with the Apple and Samsung. We want to change people's mind about our company, so we decide to put high-end product in European countries. And the second is expand the market and market share. We want to create the new product and increase the advertising input. And we also want to establish a corporate visuals. We have positive news about our product. We also have sponsorship for various industries. And we want to maintain our quality about our product. The third part is about the product and service. The high-end products, we want to put more Mate series, and for the European wireless coverage. In the MBB era, Huawei Wireless Network continuously focus on providing solutions as well as providing the best end user experience. And for promote, we want to open more Huawei store. The most significant way to let people know and have some experience is to open some big store in Europe to promote the new product. And we want to open the big store in the shopping mall because there have a lot of people. And when the people hang out at the shopping center, they will see Huawei store and have a try. Our aim is attract more people to try this product. That people will become more familiar with this brand. When they need to buy the new device, they will remind Huawei and as one of their choices. For the sponsor, we want to sponsor the football match, and we find the star on Instagram and Facebook. We want to keep large population quality and high transmission efficiency. And for the positive news, we can see the picture here. Huawei smartphone P8 saved a man's life from a bullet, and that's not the first time ever. So that means our product have the high quality. For the service, we have the online service and the offline service, such as here, Huawei website and the Huawei store. And for our company culture is make it possible. We want to provide a better development environment for the capable young people. And that's all my part. Next, we will welcome Jiang Zhen to introduce the forecast. Thank you.
Thank you, Rio, and hello everyone. My name is Jiang Zhen, and I'd like to talk about focus of our plan. First of all, I'd like to talk about EMEA. EMEA means Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And based on our data, is from Huawei's EMEA part. And Europe is the main part of EMEA. Based on this table, you can clearly see that between 2014 and 2016, there's an increase of sales. And then in the field of 4G service, Huawei has lots of partners, such as British Telecom, Spanish Vodafone, France Telecom, and they are successful together. And then in the European Commissions, will invest 700 million euros for Huawei's 5G research and development project. So Huawei's market shares will not reduce. And then based on Riley's plan, we will have more users, and then our market shares will have a great increase. The minimum will be 20% in 2018. Finally, I'd like to talk about flexibility. It also means anticipated income. Based on average growth rate of sales, we can have a result of sales of 2017 is this number, and we reduced the net profit rate from 6% to 5%. We will use those money for our new products and our market shares. Even if we reduce it, our net profit will have a great increase. Then our products will have a good increase too. My part is finished, and then Huawei will talk about his part for you. Thank you.
Thanks, my group members, and now I'm glad to talk my parts. In this part, I choose the two analysis methods for Huawei company. The first one called the pastel analysis, and there are 6 points to analysis Huawei company. The first one, politic, means the policy support, such as the Germany government in recent years, they offered very good condition to attract Huawei build the head office of Europe in Germany. Second is economic. Economic includes the residents' consumption trend and labor and capital output. The third one is social cultural. in this point, the value, aesthetics, and lifestyle would be very important. The first one is technological. The field of technological development and research and development cost is Huawei company advantage. The fifth one is legal. Huawei made a consumer protection law for overseas market. And the last one called environmental. Global related industry development would help Huawei products to extend their market share. In this slide, Porter's 5 forces analysis. There are the supplier and buyers. These two both have the bargaining power, but for Huawei company, these two power is very low because all of suppliers make big profit and the share price sharply increase, and then brand value will increase for the Huawei supply. And the buyers, the bargaining power of buyers will also is low because Huawei products demand exceeds supply, and Huawei products has the price advantage and the cost of performance. There also has the 3 threat called the threat of potential entrance and intensity of rivalry. And the last one is the substitute products. For the 3 threat, I think the threat is also low because Huawei has the high technical threshold, and Huawei also has the new technology research and development. Threat of substitute products, because there is no substitute products in same price and quality. The second one, technical patent, is also Huawei company advantage, and the most figures show Huawei 4G field market share is more than 62%. In this slide, I just want to show the most famous brand cooperated with Huawei company. The suppliers, you can see these 2 Chinese companies. There are all technology supplier for Huawei products, and in 2017 years, these 2 company share price is sharply increased. For buyer company, the 2 famous in Europe called Vodafone and Orange, and these 2 companies use the Huawei technology support. And all of this, I think, our group's strategy will has the long-term develop. Thank you. That's all my part, and now we'll come to Zixuan again. She will finish next part. Thank you.
Thanks to all my colleagues' wonderful presentation. In this part, I will be the last person to conclusion this presentation. In this slide, the first main part was shown by Tuxi, the situation and some problems. She gives some solutions to promote Huawei's profit. And the next part, my colleague Li Runyao introduced some strategic challenges. She put forward suggestions in different ways, such as technology change, structure, products, and so on. The third main part, Jiang Zhen showed us analyzing the data, specific data, and analyze each of them. Of course, he also showed us for Huawei how to expand the European market and prove other colleagues' ideas. my last partner, Huawei, got through macro analysis and the micro analysis to analyze the external environment. That's all our reference. And that's all about our presentation. Thanks for your listening.